Last night I had a dream that I went to the bathroom, at this public bathroom, and the floor was like these little tiles, like 1 inch by 1 inch, little smooth white tiles. And there was about like a little bit over half a dozen people, probably about 10 people in there. And I was walking in there to use the bathroom, and I kept falling down on the floor, and I was just like, oh god, I'm falling on the piss-soaked floor in this public bathroom. And so I ended up falling on the floor like 5 or 6 times, and nobody else was falling down. But I found a big spoon, and I put it in the toilet, and then I started peeing in the toilet. And then as I was leaving, you know, I fell once going in the bathroom, and there was like people in there, and I was like, well, whatever, you know, I fell down once. And then so I put the spoon in the toilet, and then I pissed, and then I was leaving, and I fell like 4 or 5 more times, and I was like, God, I can't get my footing in here, it's just so slick. And I woke up before I managed to get out of the bathroom, because there was well, it's fall right now, so the mice are coming in, and they get in somewhere. I mean, our house is brick, and it's cracked because it's settling, and droughts and stuff, cracked foundation, so they somehow get in the house, and there's a mouse like scratching around on the hardwood floor, and I got up, and what the fuck, I'm gonna kill this goddamn mouse, and it went into like this little bitty hole that I wouldn't have thought that a full-grown mouse could get into. And then like I went back to sleep, and I had another dream, and Lydia went to the house. And then I heard the scratching sound again. So I have a mouse trap in my closet, because my dog can't get to it with the door closed, you know. I don't want my dog to be like, oh, beef jerky, I'm gonna snap, looking on my dog's nose. Anyway, that thing, I almost captured it. It jumped into a box or something. There was nothing in the box, but just like some random shit that I'm packing to move. And I was like, oh yeah, I got this mouse, and it somehow got out of there, and it went under the door to my closet, and I was like, fuck yeah, that's where I got that mouse trap. And I didn't catch it, so I've still got a moose is loose in the hoose. Okay, well I'm not gonna try to put this next to that beer. Well, come on now. I had it for a second. Stop it. There. No, I meant let go of it. There we go. It's out of the way. I think I have some books to add to my book collection. Dragon Investigation, I probably can't drop. I need to read that. She's got a bunch of my potions, so I'm not going to bother to make potions right now. Because I may have plenty. Probably have some gemstones. I've got to go to Riften, I believe, to talk about this. There's 24 of them. I'm never going to find all of them. I have a skull. That must be that random thing that I picked up. Let's see, where can I put these rolls of paper? Hello? Why are you sitting in my room? You have your own room.
I am your sword and your shield.
Follow me.
Lead the way.
We got another drum. Where do I need to go now? I guess I just need to go to Riverwood. Oh, I need to go to, what's her name, don't I? Kamatu? Well, I'm already out of the city, so... Come on, Lydia. Down here. Stand right in front of the door. Alright, I'm gonna look at, see if I have a bounty anywhere. I don't think I do. Let's see. Crime. No bounties anywhere. Okay. That's good. I worry that sometimes I kill someone and I don't notice that I get a bounty for it.
I'm right behind you.
Wait here.
As you wish, my Thane.
Alright, on to Riverwood to advance this quest and see what happens, Larry. No chicken eggs. Damn it. Well, there's 21 of those dragon burial sites, and I've killed 2 of them, so I'm assuming that I'll have to kill all 21 of them. And there seems to be a certain order that they're being resurrected in, so I'm sure that the order that they'll be revived is going to cause me to have to go all over the map, like 2 or 3 times, probably. Hey, what's up? May as well run because I can. I wish I could get that horse. I wish I could just like jump on an elk and be like, right into the sunset. You know, riding an elk. That would be awesome. Don't do this, come on. What? I hit it right in the face. Well, fuck it. Small antlers aren't worth that much. I need to get in here anyway. Get this over with, see what happens next. I've like I said, I've never been this far, and I've got these 3 dossiers, and I've got something else. Hey, man.
We got rooms and food.
I don't
Drink
want them. I
too.
got a house.
I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Hello?
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful?
They don't know anything about the dragons. Actually, I didn't read the books, but...
Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that?
Why'd you send me if you weren't going to believe me? Yes, I'm sure. They're looking for someone named Esbern. I think I'll pick that option.
Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor
Yeah.
must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons.
What would they want with Esbern?
You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on?
A blade?
Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War.
You were a
He
blade
knew
too.
everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought.
So the Thalmor think the Blades know something about the dragons.
Ironic, right? The old enemies assumed that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons, if anybody does. Do they know where he is?
In Riften.
Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
30th of Frostfall. Hey, I've got an achievement. Diplomatic immunity is completed. Alright. What happened to the Blades? Why are you on the run?
The Thalmor happened. They've been hunting down every blade they can find for the past 30 years.
30?
Thanks to the White Gold Concordat, they've been able to operate throughout the Empire with impunity.
Why does the Empire allow the Thalmor free reign?
Part of the cost of peace. Emperor Titus Mede saved his empire at a very high price. A price that included the Blades. The Nords didn't like the peace treaty much either. 30 years later, the Empire ends up with the Stormcloak Rebellion on its hands. No doubt exactly as the Thalmor intended.
Who are the Thalmor?
The Thalmor happened. They've been hunting down every...
What?
Thanks to the White Gold Concordat, they've been able to operate throughout
What is the White
Empire
Gold
with
Concordat?
impunity. The Great War. Only 30 years passed and already ancient history to most people. Seems to me like it just ended. It's never really ended for me. But to answer your question, the White Gold Concordat was the fancy name they put on the peace treaty between the Empire and the Thalmor. It ended the war and saved the Empire to fight another day. Also trampled on the sacred name of Talos, and gave the Thalmor free rein to stamp out Talos worship throughout the Empire.
Okay, now I'm going to actually ask who are the Thalmor.
There's no simple answer to that. You want the long version or the short version?
Give me the long version, I want to know.
They're the rulers of the Aldmeri Dominion, what used to be the imperial provinces of Somerset Isle and Valenwood. The Thalmor take the arrogance of high elves to the extreme. They believe they are the rightful rulers of all of Tamriel. For a century or more, the Thalmor had been picking away at the Empire. Valenwood was the first, then the province of Elsewhere. But even the Blades didn't see the Great War coming. We underestimated the Thalmor, and they destroyed us.
What's so important about me being the Dragonborn?
The Blades have always guarded and guided the Dragonborn, but we'd forgotten why. Now our purpose is clear. I'm all that's left of the Blades, and you're the Dragonborn.
What about Esbern?
Together, we're going to stop these dragons if we have to put every last one of them back in the ground.
I was assuming that that's what I would have to do. Okay, you said my stuff was here. Is it here? My shit! Yes! All of it. Too much to run. Let's see if I can disenchant that shield at least. I'm still wearing those stupid clothes. No wonder I was getting my ass kicked. Why not? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I want that.
Give me a mug of ale. Coming right up.
Got a Grand Soul Gem.